Welcome to Dateline Polk with news about your county government. I'm your host, Derek Riviere. Today you will learn about County Commission's actions from the January 9th board meeting. Funding a new fire station, improving emergency response for the Utilities Division, and appointing its new director headlined the business of the board at this week's meeting, along with other business items. The board approved a contract with Empower Incorporated to provide behavioral health care services to qualified low-income county residents. This program can treat up to 375 participants and offer services such as treatment plan development, individual and family therapy, case management, psychiatric evaluations, and medication management. This program is not to exceed the cost of $679,172. An addendum to the construction manager at risk agreement with A.D. Morgan for the new Mulberry Fire Station and Park concession stand and restroom improvements for $2.7 million was approved by the board. The new fire station will replace the modular one and the aging EMS station at the Mulberry Road maintenance site off State Road 60, and it will add a new concession stand and restrooms at Mulberry Park.
I'm here today to seek funding for the Mulberry Fire Rescue Station and Park Upgrade Project. The project includes building a new fire station and an ADA restroom and upgrades to an existing concession stand. Improvements
to Bomber Road, which include a new sidewalk from Spruce Road to US 17, was approved Tuesday. The $112,808 project will include the design of a 1.2-mile sidewalk to maximize separation of vehicles and pedestrians, evaluate right-of-way and easement needs, and evaluate the impact on the road's drainage system. The purchase of a new vacuum truck for the Utilities Division was approved by the board. The new truck will cost about $480,000. The trucks are used to maintain and clean lift stations. The addition of another truck will help with the speed of emergency repair and cleanups of lift stations, especially during times like Polk experienced during Hurricane Irma. The board approved a license agreement amendment with Acela Incorporated, Polk's new online permitting system that costs about $110,000. The agreement is for 7 years. The board also approved Tamara Richardson as the new Utilities Director. She has more than 20 years experience in public sector utility operations and private sector utility consulting. Since 2016, Richardson has worked as Polk's Utilities Capital Projects Manager.
Hello, my name is Tamara Richardson. I'm the new Utilities Director. The board just confirmed my appointment to the position. I am an engineer, graduated from the University of Central Florida. I served as the Utilities Director and City Engineer for the City of Claremont for 15 years, and I worked in consulting before that. So I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to work with the board and with the manager's office to serve the citizens of Polk County and provide them safe and reliable utilities for years to come. Thank you.
In other news, former Lakeland City Commissioner Edie Yates was recognized by the board for her years of service on the Tourist Development Council.
Well, it's always an interesting thing to serve on a new board or a new council because you learn so much. You don't realize how intricately linked those organizations are in our economy and in what happens in Polk County. I've learned a lot about the hotel and motel industry. I've learned a lot about sports and had no idea so much was happening in Polk County as it related to all the sporting events that we're lucky enough to be able to bring to Polk County and to have in this area.
The board also recognized Drew Gillen for his years of service on the Sports and Special Events Committee. Mark Jackson, the Director of Polk County Tourism and Sports Marketing, provided a video presentation on the accomplishments of his division in attracting more tourists and sports programs to Polk County.
Well, hello everyone. It was really a pleasure and an honor to be here at the Board of County Commissioners January 9th meeting to present, fully disclose our results for fiscal year 2016 and 17 for Polk County Tourism and Sports Marketing. Well, it was another record year. The format that we chose this year was something different, something a little more popular now in corporate America. It was a video release of the results that unfolded as we entered 2017-18 fiscal year, but we closed it out September 30th for those of you that follow the fiscal and calendar years for financial operations. Up 7% in terms of total revenue. Tourism has rebounded beautifully since the Great Recession. It was preceded by a record year the year before that, of 14% up and 13% the year before that. So the trend is obviously going up, and we're doing it through two major areas: driving demand, record-setting demand, as we just talked about, but also on the supply side of things. You got to have something for visitors to do, to see, to enjoy, and to experience, and it's all part of a formula of informing, inspiring, and influencing visitors to bring their dollars, their loonie, their pesos, whatever it may be, right into Polk County. Well, it makes us all better off. And of course, tourism is the state's largest industry. Sports is number 2. Well, we're right there here in Polk County as well. So it was an honor to be in front of part of our team, the Board of County Commissioners, the Tourist Development Council, many of them. The board members were here as well, and some of the staff. So we celebrated two main things. Drew Gillen served on the Sports and Special Events Committee since 2007, and Edie Yates on the Tourist Development Council board since 2008. So all of those things put together, we've had a huge year here in Polk County, lots and lots of jobs, and of course tax revenue that helps us all be in a position where we're not paying personal income tax. One of the beauties of living in Florida, and of course right here in Polk County.
The board proclaimed January 2018 as Big Brothers Big Sisters Month. Javon Franks, representing Big Brothers Big Sisters, accepted the proclamation.
January is National Mentoring Month. It's a nationwide, so it's a special time to focus on how we as a community can help make a difference for young people facing adversity. Big Brothers Big Sisters is the nation's oldest and largest youth mentoring organization, and everything we do is built on a foundation of one-to-one mentoring. We've served the Polk County community since 1970 with that one-to-one mentoring model, and our volunteers have two options. They can either work with a child in our community-based program where they would pick them up from home and then go out and do an activity somewhere in the area. That's 8 hours a month for 15 months. Evenings, weekends, holidays, our volunteers get to decide when, where, and what activities they do. Our site-based program is where volunteers go to a school or an after-school program and mentor a child for 1 hour a week for one school year. With both programs, you have the support of one of our match support specialists. They're a professional that goes with you the first time you meet. They check in with you on a regular basis, and they let you know about different events or activities or ways you can spend your time together. For anyone that wants to volunteer with Big Brothers Big Sisters, you can go to our website, www.bbbstampa.org. and you will find a link that says volunteer, and you can attend one of our orientation sessions where you'll learn all about how to be a big, how you'll make a difference, and the young people that we serve.
In a settlement agreement with the City of Lake Wales and property owner AJM Capital, the county will be paid about $18,149 to satisfy the demolition and code enforcement liens against the property within the city. Amy Lee M.S. Callip was appointed as an alternate member of the Board of Adjustment for a 3-year term that ends in January 2021. Dr. Rika Isa was appointed as a member of the Citizen Health Care Oversight Committee for the remainder of a 4-year term that ends in October 2020. In public hearings, during the afternoon session, the board held several public hearings on a variety of items. Those items up for consideration included: the board approved a small-scale comprehensive plan map amendment to change the future land use designation on nearly 2 acres from residential medium to institutional in the urban growth area. The property, owned by First Haitian CPA, is in the Inwood neighborhood near Winter Haven. The owners plan to expand and remodel an existing church. An appeal on the Planning Commission's decision to approve a conditional use application was continued until the board's May 1st meeting. Well, that wraps up this edition of Dateline Polk. To keep current with programs and progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We encourage you to join us at the next scheduled board meeting at 9 a.m. Tuesday, January 23rd. I'm Derek Revere. Thank you for watching.